Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing good. Let's get right into this. I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn. Okay, I have some information in the description box. I hope that you guys take a look at. If there's anything there that interests you, send me an email. Alright, let's get into this. These cards, I was compelled to grab them. They're plastic, so they're going to sound a little rough when it comes to the shuffling. We'll get through this, okay? If anything, I might just have to raise my voice a little bit, okay? Actually, you know what? I just thought about something. You know, I'm not going to use these. I'm not going to use these. I'm not going to use them. You know why? Because this is a deck I didn't modify. Before I get myself in trouble, let me think about this, okay? How about these? We'll see. No. Okay. Give me a minute here. Capricorn, I'm so sorry. I try to be a lot more prepared than this, Capricorn, but hey, this is what happens. This is what happens. Okay. Let's see. What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Please. My channel is Pink Sunrise Tarot, and my name is Sonia. Okay? Just for those of you that don't know me. All the new subscribers, welcome and thank you. All the old subscribers, hello, what's up? I love you. I love all the support. I really do. Channel is growing, slowly but surely. And I said it from the very beginning. I am a slow burn. So God willing, I'm not going anywhere. Keep doing what I'm doing. All right. What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Please and thank you. Let's get a reading out for Capricorn, please. What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Let me get all the cards out. And then we will go through this. Put a story together. Pass it on to you. You do what you want with it. Okay, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it alone, okay? Okay, one more. One more. Okay, wow. What do we got at the bottom? Okay. Okay, Capricorn. Let's talk about these cards. First card out is we have the Four of Cups, the Moon, Six of Swords. And you guys, sometimes I'll show you a card and sometimes my mind just says something different than what's on the card. So you got to excuse me. Sometimes, I mean, I'm only human. Sometimes I make mistakes and I catch it after I look at the video. I'm like, oh, I said this and this and it was this card and this. It happens. But the message is always clear, okay? Cards are just tools. Okay, that's the Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Capricorn, what it is that you're going through right now is you're needing a timeout. You're needing a timeout right away. Either you're working way too much, you have way too much on your plate, you have way too much on your mind, you need a timeout. A lot of things are being presented to you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, possibly. Even though there's no pentacles here, I'm feeling that. You need to calm down because there's a lot of things. It's like, and see, and this is what I love about earth signs, especially Capricorn. You are very, very driven. I mean, driven to the point where you will literally drive yourself into a hospital bed because you just go, 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 go with good intentions, absolutely good intentions. Here, I'm going to be honest with you, not so much. The Eight of Cups, you have to walk away. There's something, it's like I feel like you're beating your head against the wall, okay? You have a lot of energy, a lot of ambition, but I feel like you just keep banging your head against the wall over and over and over again. And it's your heart. It's your heart. Somebody or someone, a situation or something has got you feeling like you're needing to heal. What's being presented to you is not what you want. You're trying to manifest this, you're trying to call in this, you're trying to call in that. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. You have to be patient, sweethearts. You have to be patient. And that's the one thing you cannot tell a Capricorn. You cannot tell them to be patient. You can't. And they'll tell you, like, that word, patience, drives them crazy. And I know, because it's like I know a few Capricorns. They don't want to be told to be patient, because in their mind it's like, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. That'll drive them crazy. That's why it's like they have that natural mentality to want to go full throttle all the time, again with great intentions. But in this situation here, the Capricorn that's resonating with this, sweetheart, you're being asked to calm down. The Six of Swords here, slow down. You don't need to be the car, you don't need to be you don't need to be the riptide. You don't need to be the tsunami. You don't need to flood. You don't need to overdo it. That's what I'm pretty much trying to tell you. You don't need to overdo it, sweetheart. Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes doing nothing for a period of time here and there, just taking time to woo-saw, taking time to clear your mind, clear your plate, clear the slate, and just say, okay, what is it that I need to focus on? What is it that I need to get done today? What needs to be done for tomorrow? How could I plan for the next 3 days? It's like you have to slow down, Capricorn. You get into this realm where it's just like full steam ahead, and anyone, whatever situation's in my way is going to get bulldozed because I'm full throttle, which is, again, it's a beautiful gift, but it could be a curse if you're running full throttle and you're constantly hitting the wall. It's like, when do you realize enough is enough? Okay? And I'm saying that because that's the truth and that's the clarity that you need. Right now, this reading is pretty much telling me to tell you tough love. It's you have so much going on. So much going on, sweethearts. And there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of zest, a lot of, like, over ambitious, energy, which is nice. But sweetheart, it's too much where you're burning yourself out. Okay? You're burning yourself out. All right. Now, with that being said, there's quite a bit here I need to clarify, because I need to know what else. This is what I'm seeing here. Okay? I'm seeing that you got a lot on your mind, you got a lot on your plate. There's a lot of things that you're emotionally, going through. And Capricorns, you're very earthy. So being in your heart space is overwhelming for you. It naturally is overwhelming. I mean, it brings in the adrenaline, it brings in the anxiety, it brings in the stress, on top of you wanting to go full throttle. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, just back it up a little bit, sweethearts. Slow it down. Pace yourself. You need to do this today, do this tomorrow, do this the next day, do this the next. If you have to write a journal, a vision board, something that's going to kind of keep you, you're already grounded. You have a lot of fire and ambition behind you. So what you need is to kind of be a little, we're going to go back to this, the patience. Patience. Look at this. With the Fool, you want to take a leap of faith. You want to just jump off the cliff. Whee! Not literally, but you know what I mean. You're just, it's a metaphor. But just you wanting to just present yourself. You wanting to show up. You wanting to do this. And you're the kind of person, which is beautiful. The traits that you have is like, if you need to be there at 4:30, you'll be there at 3:45. And that's beautiful. Me, unfortunately, yeah, 4:30, 4:40 works. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not like that, but I tend to be a little bit more late than early, unless I really leave the house. But it's the Two of Cups. I told you, it's a connection. It's a passionate. You're emotionally getting stronger. You're developing You're zen, okay? Look at this. You're balanced. You're trying so hard to be balanced, and you're doing an amazing freaking job. But look at this. This Ace of Cups is what's driving you crazy. With the Ace of Swords here, that's the truth. That's the truth. Look at the Knight of Cups, Two of Cups again, Four of Cups again, the Eight of Cups. It's like you want that Nine of Cups, you want that Ten of Cups, and damn it, you're heading there. But you got to slow down, or you're gonna get to the Ten of Cups, and you're gonna pass out of exhaustion, and you might miss the ferry on that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you might get all the way there and everything else. Next, you know, the boat's taken off. You know, it's just, you know, it's an analogy, but that's what I'm saying. Because look, Ten of Wands, don't overdo it. Do what you can do, but you don't need to carry it all. If you have to make multiple trips, then make multiple trips. Okay? Work smarter, Capricorn, not harder. Okay? I'm going to put all these cards on the table. I'm just going to put them over here because I may clarify. Do I need to clarify anything over there? No, I do not. I want to clarify the Six of Swords. Let's get these. Six of Swords. Look at this. You have the Emperor. You have the Nine of Pentacles. With the Knight of Cups and Judgment. Wow, Capricorn. That's what I said again. You know, you're taking control, sweethearts. You're taking control. You know exactly what it is that you want. You're focusing on your independence. But when it comes to your emotions, it comes to this connection. You may have a crush on someone. You may really want someone to understand, where you're coming from. But I think you're coming in way too hot, way too heavy, and it's overwhelming. And not only for that person, it's overwhelming for you. And when you're in that energy, you're not going to come off correctly. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not going to come off correctly. You're going to come off like a bat out of hell. Whoa. Remember, food's done. First impressions are lasting impressions. So just slow yourself down, regulate, but keep that momentum, that passionate, strong momentum that only you have. But just slow it down. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Let's look at this Eight of Cups. Let's look at the Eight of Cups, please. This is beautiful, Capricorn. It's beautiful. You're moving. Look at this. See? You will get to your Ten of Cups, love. There's no way around it. You're going to get there. But get there safely, strong, and ready to conquer. Don't get there scraping your knees, all banged up and bruised. Oh, I made it. Now I got to rest for 4, 5, 6 months to catch up. Like that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Pace yourself. Remember the Three of Wands. You got to pace yourself. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. Look at this. The High Priestess. You already know this, sweetheart. You're intuitively smart. And unfortunately, because of the way the tarot is, in some cards, at least the true, the regular, the right-away tarot, the Capricorn is symbolized by the devil. So again, it's addictions and lustiness and obsessions and overdoing it. The card kind of gives Capricorns a bad rap in that sense, but you're an absolute sweet group of people. You really truly are. But you're just not going to be seen that way if you don't slow down. You're going to be seen as someone that's just like, whoa, okay, that is way too much energy, way too fast. You're going to scare the shit out of people, and you're going to scare the shit out of yourself. And then when you realize it, you're going to say, you know what, maybe I'm not going to do that. And that's the one thing you don't want to do, is to retract your energy and pull it all the way back. Just slow it down so you could still be heading forward, just at a more calmer, controlled pace. Instead of coming in full throttle, then you're going to have to stop, halt, and then pull it all back again and start all over. Do you see what I mean? That's what I hope it's making sense to someone. I hope it's making sense. I hope I'm saying it right. Look at that, what I said. Four of Swords. It's all up here in your head, and it's driven. You're being driven, And that's beautiful, but just slow it down. It's like reiterating this, like, just trying to hammer it in, Capricorn. You're on the right path. You are right where you're supposed to be. You just have to slow it down. Have some woo-saw moments. If you have to make shit up, like, go walk around the park, take yourself to the beach, walk around the river, maybe some fly fishing. Just do something that's going to slow you down a little bit so that you're able to think about your next necessary steps. I got to do this. I'm going to do this. And I've already done that. And I'm going to do this. And this is what I need to do. And I need to show up like this. And okay, I can't do that. I don't need that. That's beneficial for me. That is not. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I'm not trying to tell you what to do. This is just a message that I need to relay to you. You're on the right path. They're doing the right thing. You just have to slow it down. That's all. That's it. This whole entire reading is just over and over and over again. You're doing exactly what you need to do. That's the truth and the clarity that you need. I'm just here to give you a little teeny bit of tough love and say, you're doing an amazing job, but just slow it down. Don't overdo it. Like, tons of overtime. Always being present. Always being available. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. When do you have Capricorn time? When do you slow down? When do you have that zen? When do you have that, bubble bath or sitting back or cleaning yourself up, putting that nice suit on, maybe putting on some shorts, relaxing, sitting by the beach, watching a game. Like, like little different, like, that's what I'm saying. You don't have that. For you, it's go, 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 go. Where are you going? Because what's going to happen is you're going to burn yourself out. That's not what you want. That's never what you've wanted. That's not you at all. It's just there's so much fueling you, especially when it comes to the Two of Cups. You could very well easily be in love. You could have a crush. This could be somebody that you've wanted for a long time. I'm asking you to slow down so that you're able to breathe and think through this opportunity without bulldozing it over, and then now you miss everything. You missed the mark. You overdid it. You underdid it. You didn't show up correctly. You were too like you understand. You understand? Okay. All right. Let's get off of that. Look at that again. I can't make this shit up. Ace of Swords. I'm telling you what I need to tell you because that's what I need to tell you. There's no way around it. Look at this. Nine of Swords. Don't stress yourself out, sweetheart. That's what I told you earlier. This is you're on the right path, loves. You're on the right path. And I know sometimes right now it doesn't seem like it seems like you have to put so much into it. But believe it or not, in some situations, less is more. In some situations, less is more. You have to find you have to find something that's going to kind of bring you a couple notches down. Like I said, take yourself to the beach, go to the movies, hang out with some friends, just something to kind of just like to kill a little bit of time, to kind of put yourself on the sidelines a little bit. Like, hey, I don't necessarily have to be in the game all the time. Just woosah. Capricorn, the word for the day, the word from now until the end of the year, because you're so driven, is woosah. I have a Capricorn midheaven, so trust me when I tell you, not only am I long-winded, sometimes I have a narrow mindset where it's just like I'm full throttle. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I got to do this. I got to do that. And then at the end of the day, or at the end of the moment that I'm having, I'm like, I got nothing done, and I'm worn the hell out. What the hell did I do with myself? This was a wasted day. I thought about this shit for the last 4 hours, and then for the last 4 hours of that 4 hours, I sat around like, what did I do? But I used so much energy. That's what I'm saying. You're using so much energy. You have a lot of energy, which is good, but I'm just saying, with anything, moderation, slow, everything in moderation, okay? All right. Anything else that I was gonna say Cancer? You could be dealing with a Cancer, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, you could be dealing with a Cancer. I don't know where that just came from. The little weirdness in my voice. What else does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Stability is coming in. Maintain your boundaries, and you will absolutely have victory. because there's a wish fulfillment of yours that is coming. That is coming. Okay, wish fulfillment of yours is coming. But you, again, need to temper your emotions and control your actions. Be a little bit softer, because you will go right into a tower, sweetheart. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Look, balance will help you get to the cycle. It's all here. It's all here, loves. Capricorn, this is what I have for you. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's something else. What else does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? To keep them constantly, to keep them regulated, to keep them focusing more on themselves so they can get to where they got to get to safely, securely, and ready to conquer the world. What can we give Camp? Look at that. Remain in your Empress energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man, masculine, feminine, whatever. It's just energy. Remain soft. Remain steady. Take your time. An Empress does not rush. An Empress does not run into a burning building. An Empress doesn't do all that kind of stuff. Slow and steady will always win this race. Okay, Capricorn? Look at this. With so much love. Till next time. Bye-bye.